All right, let's see how this works out. Test, test, test. The speed still isn't going out as much as we need it to. Yeah, it's still having issues. 10,000, 8,000. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. Yeah, it's not sending out enough to YouTube for some reason. I don't know why that is. I feel like it's trying to cap it or something. Hey Tony, my Wi-Fi isn't working to the speed it needs to be. It's kind of glitching out here, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's like I don't know. I can see on my screen it's sending off kind of enough, but it's going down too much. I think it's being throttled here. Hey Delilah. I don't know. For me, it still shows slow. I don't know why. Like normally I'm at 20, but it's going up to 20, then it drops down to 9, then it goes to 11, then it goes back up to 20. So I restarted the stream. Now it's up to 33. Now it's up to 41. Where the heck is this signal going? I don't know. Working fine? 2017. Okay. Maybe OBS was just having a little bit of a problem. What do you call it? Yeah, we'll see how this works out. And hey, Jonathan, yeah, there was bad weather. Last week, there was a person cutting up wires for Xfinity because he was mad about something. So, well, I'll have to live with this for a second, but hopefully it stays at a good level. Now, before I answer your question, Tony, about AMD, with the point I was trying to make before Xfinity or whatever was fucking up. Excuse me. I think I'm coming down with a cold, but I really hope I don't. I'm hoping it's just allergies. I'm taking cold medicine just in case. Was that we all talked about this before? How everything, all the indicators like the MACDs, the stochastics, the RSI, stuff like that, they're all just slowing down and showing some crossovers and things like that. Now, because of the good earnings reports, which I think overall we've had a decent earnings season, that's been helping us stay afloat. Now we're starting to see some weakness here. We saw going to AMD now. We did see AMD. We did see AMD have a really bad earnings report. I guess some parts of their company that like where some of the revenue comes from wasn't as good as they would hoped, and I guess that's going to mess with stuff in the future. We'll have to see. Maybe they can have a little bit more of a rebound tomorrow, but those calls definitely were probably not as much now, obviously. But that's kind of the risk, you know, Tony. The risk of doing trading options through earnings is always very, very high risk here. As far as those AMD, let's get out for historical flow. I mean, because if you go over at AMD today, what was people buying? What were the definitely bearish sentiment today before. It looks like there was an AMD 5.5 call, put $82 strike price. The bid ask for 55 cents. I don't know what this is probably going to be worth a lot more tomorrow, I guess, and when the market opens back up. But they bought it for 57 cents. It's currently at 63 cents, so they're up a little bit there. Some of these calls, though, definitely down a little bit more compared to everything else. Go to call here, chart. Yeah, but they bought at 164. It's currently one. Oh no, it's up a little bit. Damn, people must have been loading up on the puts here or loading up the calls. I don't know, but yeah, and it looks like that actually made some money at the end of the day. But yeah, AMD. Let's go check it out very fast. There we go. Let's go to the daily chart. You can see right here, it had just kind of broken out, and it still technically was above the breakout spot. So without this bad news in the earnings, it probably would have kept on going back up, but it was just the earnings were today. So if we go over here and check out the 5-minute chart, let's go to extended trading hours. You can see it kind of bottomed off around 84 bucks. Those calls are going to pretty much be not worthless, but unless you bought them for this Friday or something, it's probably going to be very hard to sell them unless you want to try to sell them tomorrow. But the value is definitely going to be down a little bit more. But yeah, they definitely weren't kaput. They definitely weren't kaput there. I definitely feel there. Last week I had a horrible week of trading, and so I totally get you, my man. Hey, Chef. So is it true they run out of money by June? How does that even happen? So I don't exactly understand because I've listened to them a few different times, and each time things are just a little bit different how they explain it. But this is kind of what I think is happening. So basically, we kind of have a set amount of money we're supposed to be spending, and we kind of have this pot of money when it's not being printed out, and we're slowly spending it every day, or rapidly spending lots and lots of money every single day, and we're pretty much going to be running out of it on June 1st. I don't think that means we're defaulting on our payment. I think that literally just means we've ran out of money. So it's not the same thing. Running out of money and default, they're not the same thing. That's what I think is happening right now. And the media is conflating those two things to make it seem more dire, everything more, more dramatic. I think I went to go visit my mom today before I invited her over so I can help her back out and stuff. She she was watching CNN, and CNN was making a lot of drama about all this stuff going on. I think they had drama about the king's coronation, I think Saturday or something like that. Definitely a lot of drama going on with this right now because CNN, MSNBC want to blame Republicans, and Fox News wants to blame Democrats, and so they're kind of all playing their cards right now as media organizations. We'll see what happens here, but running out of money is not the same thing as defaulting. We're just literally going to run out of capital, and we're going to have to try to budget the government for a few more days while we make a deal or something. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I'm sure the government will try to figure out something. I don't think we're going to default, but at least that threat of default is going to give us some things to be concerned about. Before we go any further, guys, make sure that you guys check out the sponsor of today's video. That's going to be Chart Prime, Whale Trades, or Whale Stream, excuse me. They've been great sponsors to the channel, so I appreciate a lot if you guys click on their links and check them out every now and again. Lots of bad weather around here. Definitely. It's been kind of shitty. No, it's been off and on. It's been good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. I think it goes back to being bad tomorrow. It was like 70 degrees today. It was actually nice. Kind of cloudy though. People have been talking about this on YouTube for the past 2 years. It's all by design. Oh yeah, what do you call it's a negotiating tactic. It's kind of what they do, but they've been talking about this for definitely a while. There's two types of ways you guys can view the government. Each has their merits, but I guess I think the Republican kind of method probably has a little bit more common sense, only because it tries to get us to have a balanced budget. But I don't exactly know what was in the bill and what they're trying to cut, what they're trying to not spend. From what I understand, Republicans' bill at this point in time isn't necessarily cutting anything that we spent this year. It pretty much cuts the stuff we would be spending next year. And by that, I mean every year our budget goes up, so we spend more money every year after year. They're saying that, hey, in 2024, we're going to spend the same amount of money that we're spending in 2023. That way we're not spending more and more and more and more and more money. No, I don't know if that's exactly how they do it, or I'm not a politician, nor do I just help design law. But, I would like it if we didn't spend as much money, but, what has to be cut in order to do that? I can't comprehend it. Like, House bill passed. I don't know what it was called. Debt ceiling. Yeah, U.S. debt ceiling must be raised or suspended by June. New debt limit forecast crashes into Capitol Hill. Move to force debt limit increase. No. Okay, narrowly pass a bill. Please let me have a link to that. To raise the government's $31.4 trillion debt ceiling. What the heck is that? But what is the bill? Pair spending. Yeah, would pair spending to 2022 levels. Oh, then cap growth at 1% a year. Okay. I don't know what the bill. House votes to pass debt ceiling bill and win from McCarthy. Maybe CNN has the link. I don't really care about the stories because you guys know how the stories are. They're all kind of biased, but I just want to find out what the bill is called. They never want to tell you where to get the information. Really? Okay, let's see it here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just another link. My God. Okay, I wanted to get ChatGPT to kind of go through it and kind of look at it with you guys, but I just don't know exactly what the heck this is. I didn't spell debt ceiling right, but that's okay. So when I mistake it, it told me what it was. Okay, cool. Limit Save Grow Act. Okay. Go here. There we go. Okay. So we got text. How many pages is this? 2 versions. Wait, 2 versions. In Gross House, Inducted the House. I'm guessing the one that passed is the one we want. How many? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is wow. Increase the debt limit. Okay, yeah. I can see if ChatGPT can summarize this bill, but I really don't know if it can. This is a lot of information. Let's go over here to limit, go up to 2023. Let's go over here to the cool old GPT. New page. Let's go over here to ChatGPT 4 with browsing. Yeah, web browsing, GPT 4. Okay, let's see how this works out. Can you summarize in detail what the Limit Save Grow Act of 2023 does? Now it's gonna have to do this little search thing, yeah, and we'll see how it goes. It might take a few minutes, honestly, because I asked it to summarize in detail, but I would hope something good is happening here. And it sounds like the Wi-Fi is still working out for everybody, so that's good. What do you think of the ticker MTC? While we're waiting for this, so we can look at it here. Oh, I don't want to compare the symbol. I just want to open it up. There you go. MTech Inc. So this is a penny stock, so be very, very careful if you hop into this one. This might have a pop back up to maybe the $2 level, maybe the $2.50. If you're going to buy this around 131, or if you already bought some, I'd probably be scaling out from 170 to 250, and then if maybe have 10-20% left over to see where it goes. But traditionally, this thing doesn't really pop for too long. I'm looking at like 1 week pops, maybe a few weeks of grinding up here. But last one was like 1 week pop, kind of sideways for another week, then another week up. A couple weeks up here, a few weeks up here. It's really not so much of the technicals here at this point because, yeah, it already ran up to that resistance and got rejected off of it. Yeah, you might see it go up a little bit harder, especially if you have a little bit more of a squeeze coming along. My stop loss would probably be around $1 or something like that to protect myself. Usually what you want to be doing, though, is going over here to, what's the ticker? MTC. Short flow to 5%. Oh, that's not really too much of a short flow. It just has a low market cap. Yeah, it has a really tiny market cap of 114 million. Income is 5.6 million. Software. Oh, it's in Hong Kong. That's why. Let's see. This is a Hong Kong website. I could feel it. Already feel the Chinese virus getting in here. Not the COVID one, just the spying on us. So they're talking about cryptocurrency. Become the most competitive bank. Oh, so they've been on CNBC. It looks like Fans for the Cure. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're worth all this money, but I would expect a little bit of a bump probably tomorrow. Don't feel like it's going to get to some crazy parabolic level. If you believe that, just scale out some, and then you can have tons to kind of scale it as it kind of keeps on going higher and higher and higher there. Now ChatGPT. Oh, there we go. Let's kind of zoom in here, guys. Let's go to, there we go. Let me, oh, my head's kind of not too much in the way here. Uh-oh, my Wi-Fi might be messing up again. Oh. Sorry, guys, my Wi-Fi is messing up here again. It's going to piss me off. Let's see. All right. Well, we'll see how the volume, the Wi-Fi works itself out. It's starting to tick me off. I pay like a cool $130 for my Wi-Fi every month, so I kind of want Xfinity to do a good job and keep it running smooth, because this is all I use it for: streaming, maybe some Netflix and stuff. But yeah, goddamn, I get ticked off really easily when it comes to stuff like Wi-Fi. But yeah, so we'll see how this works out. I think they're throttling my Wi-Fi or something. Is like, who's uploading at 10:41 at night? Nobody is uploading stuff right now. It's because I went to China. It's because I looked at the Chinese website. Um, yeah, I could see my upload speed. It definitely is dropping off a little bit here. That's not what I want to see, which kind of sucks. All right, let's give it a few seconds, everybody. Let's give it a few seconds. I don't mind. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat a little bit from this. Let's see. No, what the heck is this? Yeah, I don't know. Because let's go back open this. Ethernet. It's sending 9, 7, 8. It needs to be at 20. That's what it needs to be sending at 20. Send OBS, yeah. Send. I'm still watching it, but it's like half the speed I need. Now it's going back to 16. Now it's back to 10. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I don't normally stream this late, but it shouldn't be a problem for me to stream at 10 o'clock at night, right? Maybe they're doing some work or construction. They could be doing work late at night on some of the signal stuff because that madman was cutting all the wires. That could be it. But let me go over here. Xfinity outage or slow. No, I don't see much stuff. It looks like 10 a.m. There's a bunch of shit going on. But I don't see anything happening right now. Hmm. I can't tell because I can see frames dropping. Hmm. Hold on one second, guys. Do I have anything else open that I don't need to have open? No, that's all closed. That's fine. Let's see. And hey, Glanton, computer, TV, place, and all. No, this is an Ethernet LAN cable. It's just Xfinity sucks. Yeah, this is all hard connected to my my router and everything. I don't know what it is. I haven't had a Wi-Fi problem in a while, but this is freaking insane. Because so I stream before you guys in 4K because I like to have clear quality when we're going over charts. I know a lot of people don't like to do 4K on YouTube because it costs a lot more money to have the Wi-Fi speed in order to do that. I say Wi-Fi, but you know it's just the speed I get. But my upload speed was in the 38. All I need is 20, which is confusing because like here, Ookla speed test. Okay, so you guys are probably going to see this on a major lag. A 1 hour long voicemail. See, my download speed right now is like 900. That's usually what I get, 900 to 1,000. That's perfectly fine for what I'm looking for. Upload speed for me is usually between 30 and 40. All I need to stream in 4K is 20. That's all I need, 20. And you can see right there, 36. So I don't even know if it's Xfinity or if it's just my OBS software. I can't tell, because look at that. The speed is there. You go over here. You see, you can see it was there for a second, the Ethernet. It was way up there. It's sitting at 20, sitting at 13, 16. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Let me, let's see how this works out. Yeah, frames dropped. And hey, Jonathan, welcome back to the Sat for Love, my man. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to figure this out, but man, this sucks. This sucks. I don't know. Let's go over here to settings very fast. Or am I even allowed to go to settings while we're streaming? Stream. I can't change these settings while I'm live. That's fine. Multi-streaming. I'm not multi-streaming. Output. Streaming. GPU. No, we don't need to change any of that. Advanced. Color format. All that stuff's fine. Let's see. Let's see. A dynamically change bitrate when stream frames while streaming. Maybe that may work. I don't know. We'll have to see. I clicked the button. I did a thing. I don't know if it's going to work. So I don't know. I may just end up playing Cyberpunk here and just kind of taking the charts off to the right hand side of the screen, and you guys can watch me play Cyberpunk for a little bit. My son lives in West Seattle. His internet is garbage. Yeah, it's bad out here. I don't, but it's always been bad. Like, you know, one of the things, I guess I can show you guys this because Bitcoin's going to be on the hold for a second. One of the things that that's really making me want to move to Central America, which I'm planning to do next year. Let's go over to Seattle. Well, actually, I don't need to go to Seattle, but anywhere. Let's go over here. Let's get out of this area. One of the things that's really irritating to me is that the Wi-Fi, like, so this is Seattle. I live in the South Sound right here. I used to live in Seattle, and I used to live in Tacoma, and then I lived over here because over here you got grass, you got trees, you got a bunch of stuff. Like, I like to go fishing over here in Lake Powison a lot. I go fishing in Rife Lake, which is a little bit down south. This is Alder Lake, I think. Yeah, Rife Lake is oh, there you go. There you go. This is great fishing, basically. Really good fishing. But if you want to buy a plot of land and a house out here, like even out here. So this is you're renting here, but Basically, if you wanted to get a house there, your Wi-Fi is worse than where I want to move, which is all the way in freaking Nicaragua, way down here in this tiny little area called San Juan de Los, around here somewhere. The Wi-Fi is better here than it is in like freaking 10 miles away from me. I don't understand how we could have such a crappy system. Makes absolutely no sense though. You guys are glitching it right here. Let's see. And hey, Delilah, getting up early, super wishing everyone a great night. You have a very good night yourself if you can hear me. Seems it's having trouble with background. Yeah, I don't know. Comcast is trash, but that's your only option in the boonies. It really is my only option. There is nothing else I can get here. I don't even know if I can get Starlink, but I don't even know if Starlink would be as reliable as I need it to be. I've never used it. I don't know if it's like good enough to do stream quality 40 megabytes per second. Oh, no worries, Jonathan. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome back, my man. Let me know if you have any questions. Probably not now because it's really shit, my Wi-Fi. But down the road here, I can see my speed going up to 15,000 pretty steadily, and it's not dropping off. Maybe by the time you hear this, it's actually pretty steady. Yeah, up to 15,000. Let's see. Now we drop back down. I don't know. Feels like we're in a Black Mirror episode. Maybe. All it took was us looking into China, and all of a sudden, boom, we had some bad shit going on. Let me get out of Whale Stream, all this other stuff. Regional banks, this. Because the speed is fine. Like, I'm testing it, and the speed is fine, but OBS isn't sending it over there, which is interesting. So I don't even know. It might just be an OBS problem. It might not even be an Xfinity problem. It might just be an OBS problem. But OBS, I never have problems with OBS, but maybe today is the day I'm having an issue with it. Let's see. Yeah, it's still having issues. And hey, Michael, and it's bad everywhere? Yes, it is. With tomorrow Fed talk, what level does he SPY 500 testing? Now, this is going to be glitchy as fuck, but let's kind of go over it. So tomorrow, it's probably going to be going down because of the bad earnings with AMD and some of the other stuff we've been talking about. Turn it right there. Oh, I guess we don't have to worry about that right now. You might see it test out this zone over here. What is this? Might be. Yeah, you just might see it test out the, what is this, 403.69. That might be a relative good zone. If you wanted to buy, let's say we have a spike down here, I would take the opportunity to buy. I don't, maybe this might be something more of a top breakdown moment, but I don't see it like that for now, just because of the FDIC meeting, or FOMC meeting, excuse me. But I'd probably say 403.80, unless we really have a robust day for some reason, which has happened in the past. Then we might try to peak out around $417 or so. That might not be too bad there. But there's not really too many levels of resistance and support. This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. We've been still going down and down sideways for a while. Nothing too crazy here. Bitcoin itself is still same thing. I guess we already broke out there, which is kind of nice. But I guess what now? Now it's really, how do you want to break out here? Kind of watching all these things play out at the moment. Oop. Alright, so I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. It was good that now it's buffering again. Alright, I don't know. Hey, Arx, did I restart my PC recently? Yes, I did. I usually restart it like a couple times a week, and I dust it out. I gotta. Oh shit. I have an air duster right here. Maybe I'll dust my stuff off. But yeah. I have no idea. I try to take good care of my computer, but it seems like it seems like it's not the Wi-Fi. The more I think about it, it seems like it's OBS messing up here. Because I'm looking at the speeds that I'm sending at, and I just saw while doing my Ookla test, it can reach 35. There was no problem with it. Yeah, reach 35, no problem with it. It seems that it's Streamlabs, I guess. I mean, what I can do right now is open up OBS software. Give me a second here to kind of work some magic very fast. So this is all old stuff. So this is no, I need to be sources. Okay, so we need to take off the Yeti, delete that. Yeah. Video capture. Okay, it's gonna be off right now because because I'm using on this computer. Okay. So let's go over here. Stream key. Okay, custom. So I was streaming to something else before. I was streaming to Kick or something. I was playing Cyberpunk or something like that. Let's go back over here. Working smoothly again for now. It's just gonna glitch out. I can see it on my side. Oh, now it's up to 40,000. It's really pushing it now. Something's going on here. Does it look good right now? 27,000, 20,000. Yeah, 20,000, 20,000. It's staying steady now. Let's see. 20,000. Sorry to kind of linger on this, but like it sucks because I don't want to keep talking and then like you guys heard the glitched out shit version of what I said. Yeah, it shows it now. It's working at sprint 20. So whatever it is, I think OBS being opened, I opened up OBS and it fixed OBS Streamlabs. Maybe. Okay, well it's working for now. So let's just kind of deal with that. There we go. And so, well, yeah, we'll talk about cryptocurrency now, and maybe later on we can kind of play Cyberpunk together. I don't care. But should be okay now. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's see how I don't want to jinx this. Yeah, it's at 20. It's staying stable at 20. Okay. All right. So somebody asked a question here. Hey, Arx Crypto and Mining. Happy to see you back as well. I know I answered one of your questions, but I just want to say hi. Stream a shopping a few minutes ago. Okay. So I keep on feeling my chin. I started shaving myself instead of going in and paying like 30, 40 bucks for somebody else to shave it. And I'm new to it and I'm getting razor bumps, so that feels weird. Thoughts on SoFi? Okay, so right now, I think SoFi is part of this crisis of banks that we keep on talking about. So I would still say this is something of a very high risk thing to be entering into. Now, if you want to be buying for a long term, you could always dollar cost average into this. But I'll say now, if you want to get into this, you have to be prepared for this to go to zero. Normally, when you buy a bank, you're not really thinking, wow, this bank may go to zero and my whole investment may kind of go up in flames. So when you are buying this or even just trading this for a day or two, or just, holding it overnight when you don't have access to the extended hour markets or anything like that, or you just don't have the ability to trade at night, I would say this is something where you definitely want to dollar cost average into it. You want to be very careful even if you go day trading in it, because it can be halted into the end of the day. That could be disastrous, especially if you're halted in the position, like, the FRCs and other stuff that we saw before. So I'll say this: as far as a long-term look at this chart, I mean, this is what it's been. This is the monthly chart here. This is what the last few years have been looking like. It's definitely getting closer and closer to a low point. It's not as low as it was back over here in December, but it's getting fairly close to that. If you want to buy, I would dollar cost average into this ever so slightly, maybe just a few $100. If you have more capital, you can always go to a couple thousand. Day trading, I would say be very, very careful about this, because tomorrow we have the rate hikes coming out. This is going to lead to a I think this is going to lead to some more volatile than you might otherwise like. So you can see as soon as pre-market opened up, we started to dump here off all the banking news. Once the market really opened up, we started to dump. If you want to buy, I would probably just have a safe stop loss around 480, or maybe all the way down here around 472. But honestly, it might even hit that stop loss well before you even have that that rate hike announcement. So I'd be very, very cautious about this. We have no idea what's going to happen here pre-market. But the feeling is that the Fed is going to be raising interest rates even more. And then this is where the hard part comes in. If Jerome Powell says we're going to be raising interest rates and we're going to be pausing, but it's not a hard pause, we're just going to wait and see, and we might raise interest rates another 25 basis points, that's where things get really crazy for this bank, where you're coming to see it down below $4, mid threes and stuff like that. Otherwise, if you want to buy stuff like this, normally for me, sorry, I'm stepping on a plate that I gave Loki some extra food. Oh, that's going to kill me. I would say that you want to wait for it to consolidate a little bit, and usually that consolidation is a good opportunity to kind of buy. So you can see some consolidation here, some consolidation here, a little bit of consolidation here, a little bit there before a big pop and then drop. This is too far back and to this inflation stuff. But usually looking for a little bit of consolidation, just even a little bit right here, a little bit right there. You saw how it kept on going up. That's what you'd be looking for if you want to kind of go into this one. But this is a very high risk place, to be very, very careful about this one. Like, this thing is to me, this is a regional bank that is in crisis mode right now. Now, which makes it interesting is if you guys go over to SoFi, you guys will see that SoFi has a lot of products. You know, FDIC coverage, get up to $2 million in FDIC coverage and up to 420 APY. They have personal loans, banking, budgeting and spending, private student loans, student loan refinancing. They're probably not even giving out student loans anymore at this point because they don't even know if they can pay them out. Auto loan refinancing, insurance, credit cards, mortgage loans, invest. They got so much stuff here, so much stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of exposure here. Hopefully they're making some good money and they'll be able to survive this. But if there's a fear of a panic, people will take their money and take it somewhere else. Now, you can't just pick up your loan and move it. But, you know, deposits, you got to be careful with how those deposits are going. We did have earnings a few days ago, and you can see how the earnings report right here. Bloop. We've been coming down ever since. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? The banks are not the healthiest of spots. No matter what the government says about the banks doing well. I think Joe Biden said something about it. I think McConnell said something about it. I think the news talks about it constantly. They keep on saying the banks and the banking sector are healthy, but I don't know. Like, let me see if I can find a video for you guys very fast. Now, if I get this over here, let's move this on the left. Let's shrink this down. I want to go to 1 month. No, I need to have a few days ago. Biden Bank. I guess we can just do this week. Biden Bank. Let's go to this week. This may do the trick. Okay, let's turn up the audio. I turned off the music. Okay, so you guys are going to hear Joe Biden talk very fast. Here we go.
That the regulators have taken action to facilitate the sale of First Republic Bank and ensure that all depositors are protected and the taxpayers are not on the hook. These actions are going to make sure that the banking system is safe and sound, and that includes protecting small businesses across the country who need to make payroll for workers and their small businesses. And so let me be very clear. While depositors are being protected, shareholders are losing their investments.
Why does he have a mic in front of a mic?
Taxpayers are not the ones that are on the hook. Now, going forward, I've called on Congress to give regulators the tools to hold bank executives accountable, and I've called on regulators to strengthen regulations and supervision of large and regional banks. And folks, we have to make sure that we're not back in this position again. I'm pleased.
Okay, so that was it. Nothing too crazy there. Although I was very confused. He was holding a mic in front of two mics, which really freaked out my eyes a little bit because I thought it was like one of those weird games you play in your head. But yeah, that was weird. But yeah, he said the banks are going to be safe and sound. More regulations. More regulation means less profit. Less profit means more less credit being sent out into the market. That's the big push and pull. If there's more regulations, there's less credit out there. That's why Obama was he kind of flip-flopped around when he was looking at regulations, because he realized that he needed the economy to spur in order to get reelected again. So he had to loosen some stuff up. He gave him a whole bunch of money. That's why there was no strings attached to all that money. You guys remember Occupy Wall Street? A lot of the money that we sent them came into massive bonuses for those dumbass bank owners. We don't want to see shit like that happen again, regardless of who's in power, right? And hey, coin name. Oh, this is just Bitcoin here, the 4-hour chart. We're watching to see if it's going to break down anytime soon or break out. We're going to see volatility. So basically, what you're seeing right now, it probably won't really matter in the next 12 hours or so. But about 12 hours from now, we're going to have something called the rate hike coming out of the Federal Reserve, and we're either going to have a big rally as we kind of pause, or a big dump as we pause, or as with the rate hike here. So. Get ready just for a lot of movement, I would say, over the next few days. Oh, yeah, I see, yeah. Let's see. Okay, give me a second. I'm just going to unplug my cam link and plug it back in, or let me try to shimmy this in here. Plug that in there. Let's click this. Okay, cam link. There I am. Okay, I reset it. I don't know what the heck is going. It's definitely something's going up with my Streamlabs software. If my face is freezing up here and stuff like that, I don't think it was Xfinity, as much trash as I give them, because they are trash. I think it's pretty much just OBS software messing up. Maybe what I'll do here is maybe starting later on this week when I have a chance to set it up, maybe I'll start streaming with my regular OBS software instead of the OBS Streamlabs. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how that works out, though. Yeah, that should be fun. This has been a wacky stream, guys. You guys see the video of Joe Biden walking away from the podium randomly mid-speech and walking towards an ice cream truck that passed by? I did see that. Okay, I do think Joe Biden is suffering from early stage dementia, but there's nothing you can do except for vote him out. One of my grandfathers was having it, and he wasn't at his A game. He wasn't dumb or anything, but he just wasn't at his A game. And there's nothing you can do. I'm not too involved in the political scene as far as the primaries going on right now, but I don't know his name, but A. Kennedy, with a famous last name, and there's another woman I think running against Joe Biden, who is officially, I can't even see my keyboard, for president. Oh fuck, I can't even, whatever. Ignore the horrible grammar. So okay, 8 days ago, CBS News put this out. So we got President Biden. That's number one. We got the Donald Trump. He announced formally. Nikki Haley. She was in the Trump administration. Vivek Ramaswamy. Never heard of him, but now I know him. So do you. a former biotech executive considered to be a long shot for the Republican nomination. Most people on this list are long shots, but who cares? Give him a chance. At 37 years old, net worth of roughly $600 million, has declared himself an anti-woke capitalist that decried corporate investment based on environmental, social, and government policies. So he's like a mini DeSantis, maybe? Larry Elder's running? Oh, man. So I didn't know Larry Elder's running. There's a lot of people running. Asa Hutchinson. I saw this. I saw this a few days ago on C-SPAN. He's running for president. So these are the Democrats. So it seems like we have 1 Republican, 2 Republicans, 3 Republicans, 4 Republicans, 5 Republicans. Oh, why did they give him above the Republicans? That's weird. We got like 5 Republicans right now. DeSantis probably makes 6 there. And then you got Marianne Williamson. That's 1 Democrat. Joe Biden, 2 Democrats. Robert F. Kennedy, 3 Democrats. And that's it. Oh, Mike Pence may run. Tim Scott may run. Oh, shit. Chris. These are all maybes. Okay, these are all maybes, I guess. Yeah. Who's not running for 2020? Yeah, so okay. So it seems like there's only like 3 Democrats now. There may be more that hop in the race. It's going to get testy. But that's why I do shorts about all these politicians and stuff. I need to start doing more. Let me ask you guys this. Since I kind of have you at the moment, and Bitcoin's not really doing anything exciting besides consolidate in a pattern getting ready for the craziness tomorrow. So over the next few weeks, I'm doing more different types of videos. Now, the new type of video that I'm doing is content like Joshua Mayo. This is content where it's a little bit more flashier. It's just like properly edited content, nothing too crazy. Think of the big finance guru YouTube channels and how they just have a little bit more better quality editing. I'm outsourcing that right now. So I'm going to be talking about stuff like, not like stuff that's like how to buy a house because that's not my arena, but top 6 ETFs to buy, top dividend plays of 2021, top dividend plays, whatever, top 10, top 3 monthly dividend payout stocks, stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that, but I've been doing more with the short form content type of stuff. And my question is, from what I understand, let me preface this, in order to get lots of views on shorts, which is already very hard, really, really hard because of YouTube not liking crypto content, what type of content outside of cryptocurrency would you guys still like me talking about? Would this be economic news about what's going on in the markets? What would you guys like me to talk about? And be inventive, because you guys know I'm really good friends with Tom Crown. He has a channel of about 70,000 subscribers. I think now like 79,000 subscribers, I think it is now. And I was checking out Tom's channel, and we were both talking about how much we hate YouTube Shorts right now because it's just been really bad. And then, Tom has, 79.5 thousand subscribers. And you can see right here, it looks like he's promoting Lux Algo right now. Happen with the data, but these are very good quality shorts. But you can see how they're only getting 1.3, 1.2, 700, 1.5. They're only getting a little bit, and that's because it's cryptocurrency. On TikTok, this would be getting a few hundred views to a few thousand views to maybe 100,000 views on some of these. But YouTube doesn't let cryptocurrency shorts go big. It's just not something they do, and I kind of understand it. They do this because of they're afraid that there's going to be a crypto scam that goes viral and gets pushed up by the algorithm. So because of that, what do you guys think you would want to see in that place? What I've been doing so far is just having some fun, doing cut videos of other stuff. Maybe I'll do memes and stuff just to kind of show you guys my fluffy bunny side, so to speak. But what do you guys want to see? And the point I'm making here is, you guys would want to watch it from beginning to end. If you guys don't watch it from beginning to end, it doesn't get pushed out because YouTube says, oh, these people don't like the content. We're not going to push it out to more people. And that happens the same with long form videos on YouTube. Whenever you guys watch one of my videos, it's always best for the algorithm, apparently, if you guys watch it from the beginning to end. But I'm not going to tell you guys to watch my entire video unless you guys really want to. That's the whole point. I got to make better content if I want you guys to watch go a while. Because also what I'm about to do as well, before I start looking at you guys' answers, is maybe I pull up the moving average. This is what I'm gonna do pretty soon. Moving average right here. So I got the moving average. Oh, this isn't even the right template here, but whatever. You can see how we have moving average. I have one video telling you guys how to add moving averages, but I think I'm just going to do not so much trading strategy. I'm going to do those too, but I'm going to implement something where you guys understand that you guys can do a lot with this one MA indicator. So you can change the length, the source, the offset. You can have the open, high, low, close, high, low, 2, high, low, close, open, high, low, close, or the high, low, close, close. Don't ask me what they mean right now. I won't explain it. But you could have those. Then you could have the smoothing line, and then you could have SMA, EMA, SMMA, the weighted moving average or the volume weighted moving average. And you can have the length of that. And then how you could add it, like, you could turn on the smoothing line, change all the type of stuff. Maybe I could break down everything about each indicator. That way you guys can use it more. A lot of you guys have been telling me you guys can't afford TradingView Pro, not the Pro Plus, but just the Pro. And you guys want to be able to have more indicators. And an easy way to do that is by using strategies that have smoothing lines and regular MAs. That way you have two lines to kind of figure out which crosses you're going to be looking over. So in this instance, it's a 4-hour chart. We want to be able to find something faster. Let's go with let's just do the simple 2050 SMA 50 here. Now this isn't going to be the best, but let's see. You can see that death cross right there. This golden cross really didn't mean shit so far. So, we have a death cross right now. We'll see what that means. Sorry for all the cursing, guys. I have a little bit to drink, and I'm just ticked off about my signal being messed up for a while. So this doesn't really work out as much as you would want it to. Maybe if I go over here to the 50-minute chart, that may work out a little bit better. Crossover there kind of worked out. Crossover there worked out a little bit better, kind of showing the trend. Crossover here is working out okay as so far. You can do that type of stuff. Of course, you can make the lines thicker and stuff like that. But, nobody ever really talks about using indicators like that. So, and you can do it with a lot of different indicators. Just like how I did the Smart Money Concepts video, I may just start breaking down every single indicator like that. And I think you guys get a little bit extra knowledge out of it. So that's probably something else I'm doing besides all the financial stuff coming pretty soon. Like which stocks I'm buying during the recession, which ETFs I'm buying during the recession. If you guys want me to make a video, just literally just comment down in another video, not the streams, but comment down in the video, and I'll try to make it for you guys. Loki's top 10 dividend stocks. I can probably do something like that. I can have him be here, like he's literally right here, just chilling out. I can have him look at the camera for a couple seconds and be like, Loki's top 10 dividend stocks. But people won't vote until there's only 2 people left. That is pretty true, yeah. What do you think about Caspa? I don't know what Caspa is. Hold on a second here. What do you think of the top stock move? That's the biggest daily mover I've seen and dipped again. Wait. Oh, top stock move? Are you talking about tops? I don't know. I always think about it as top. Let me see. Top shipping? No, this is Top Financial Group. Okay. I always think of top shipping because top shipping is a big thing. Oh, whoa, yeah, look at that. Why didn't this show up on my scanners? Oh, it's in Hong Kong, that's why. All right, I'm not entirely sure how to take that. This is a daily chart, guys, so it just popped up a few days ago, and now it's back down to normal. Well, back down to 50. The market cap for this is 1.86 billion. I don't know if somebody acquired a certain amount of the company, but I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about this one. You could try to be a YOLO guy and buy some up just to see. But at this point, you want to be very careful because it looks like it was like $5 and now it popped all the way up to 260. It might move up a little bit higher, but I'd say approach with caution for sure. Top meme coins to buy this week? I could do that for you guys. I could find the top meme coins moving this week. I always forget the name of it, but I'd probably check BitGet, Fairdesk, what coins are moving there. Right now, I still think it's the tokens like Pepe and stuff. Like Stonks is down like 33%, it looks like. Let's go daily. Yeah, down 30% right now. It was up a lot, so don't worry about it. Like it's moved up quite a bit. This is like 30% right there. That's actually 30% is from there, only there. Pepe is down 6%. It looks like it's consolidating a little bit more, but it definitely has some. It's definitely fallen down a little bit. But those have been the tokens this week. I can do that for sure though. Potential squeezes seem big. that might be pretty fun as well, especially if we can find some high short float stuff. I can make a scanner for you guys as well. I already have a couple scanners for that. And hey, Alan, I'm happy to see you back, man. Happy to see you late at night. What do I think about Workhorse? High risk, high reward. Trade with caution if you want to go there. Usually it's a day trading options type of play. World news, economy, top stocks for long-term retirement, banks, ETF, just my 2 cents. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some general finance advice in there too, like, buy these, this dividend stock will pay you $500 a quarter. I don't know what it might be, but you'd have to put a lot of money down for it. These are all good ideas though. So hold on 1 second, guys, while I do something selfish and literally just like screen record or take a screen capture of all you guys' post. There we go. Save. There you go. Perfect. Okay, thanks, guys. All these YouTubers talking about meme coin season and changing it, claiming that it's plain old fun. It seems to be the word of mouth, which is honestly so misleading to new investors. Oh yeah, they're about to get wrecked. Okay, I can't say that for sure, but you guys know that I've been very bearish on this whole economy, this whole market for a long time. And I've been surprised at how big this rally has been, but that still doesn't make me feel that we're not going to go into a recession, if that makes sense. But the new investors, they never know. They just never know. It's kind of part of the system. Most new investors get burned heavy when they first enter into crypto. Right now, I'm seeing a huge push on Twitter to get people to buy NFTs. And like, cool, buy an NFT, but like, be very, very careful about. Don't like dump your mortgage into it, like more than a couple $1,000s. Even that is kind of a lot, right? But yeah, new investors, they get screwed over a lot. They definitely do. Loki's worst and best YOLO plays. I can have Loki's YOLO play. I can get a picture of him pretty much with his camera and kind of do a shift. Like here, you guys can see Loki very fast. I don't know if I can do this, just the face. My microphone is still on. There you go. Here, you guys can say hi to Loki. So I got a green screen behind me, so it's kind of hard. But Loki, come here. Come here. No, right here. Loki. Okay, he's going to come from the side. Yeah. Come here. You feeling good? Oh, sorry, I'm burping up steak. Come here. Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? He's mad because I don't have a treat for him. Come here. You can come up. He doesn't want to come up from below my lap. He wants to come to the side. He got those nice pearly white teeth. Sorry guys, this is a pretty chill night. I've had a long day. Crypto's doing crypto stuff, but tomorrow is the big day. Oh, tomorrow I will be streaming for like cool 2 hours, 3 hours, as long as people are chatting in the comments like you guys are tonight. Maybe I should do later streams. I don't know why. People are more lively at night, I think. Maybe I'm more lively at night. Who knows? When you lose all your money to a meme coin, it's not really fun at all, so we thank you for your real honest content. No worries, Wilder. I mean, to me, it's all about, you can go into meme coins if you guys want to, but you guys just have to be smart about it. It's a small part of your portfolio, and then after you do that, you pretty much are just learning how to scale out. Remember when I got made fun of and ridiculed, and people were just like hating on me for selling half my Dogecoin at 50 cents, then selling a little bit more at 60 cents, a little bit more at 70 cents, and like having a plan to do 80, 90 cents, and me being even skeptical of a dollar. I was like, it can happen, but will it happen? Right? It's just part of trading. Oh no, I'm seeing a not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. This better not happen again. So far, I see my speed is the right amount of speed, so I'm hoping it works out fine. But damn, OBS Streamlabs is starting to tick me off here a little bit more. We'll see. I do like those Instagram posts where they show if you invest this much money in stock, you get paid. Yeah, I can do that. I can do something where I make a template where it says something to the effect of, if you invested $5,000 into Apple at this in 1985, it would be worth this amount today, right? Or on top of that, I can do something fun like, hey, if you invested $5,000 into Apple when Jim Cramer said buy, you would be down X amount today. Loki is too cute. Oh yeah, Loki's freaking awesome. He's a good dog. Right now he's just chilling. I gave him some steak and now he's kind of like full. I got myself a tri-tip I go to this place called Stewart's Meats. Stewart's Meats in Yelm. I really can't type with a damn right now. Maybe it's the whiskey or bourbon, I guess, but it's to help my throat because I feel like I'm getting a cold. So I go to this place, Stewart's. I'm going there tomorrow, and I'm going to get Loki some dog food to see if he likes it. But basically, it's a meat store. It's just a really good quality meat store. They don't really have many meat shops like this anymore, and when you find a good one that you like, you stick with it for a while, and I've been going here for years. So what I ordered, I got some stuff from me and my mom over the past few days, but they have this thing called meat packs here. And hey, Jonathan, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the new memberships, everybody. Easy 4009, Rohit, TG, GT, and Armez 1243. Thank you guys very much for joining. Thanks to Jonathan. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much, man. Like, I really do appreciate that. But Stewart's Meats, basically, they have like the gourmet steak pack. They have like the 30-pound steak pack, the 25 pork pack. Now, I actually hate pork chops. I hate pork steaks. I don't really like pork roast. I don't really like, country style spare rib is fine. Pork sausage is fine. Apple bacon is But I don't like pork, which is really weird because my family loves pork. They have this spring pack here that's like 4 pounds of sterling steak chops. I mean, it's really good food. I bought a lot of this stuff before. When I have a barbecue, it's usually the 30-pound barbecue pack because everybody can get something they like. But what I got this week was this, because I didn't really have much room in my freezer. The 12-pound barbecue marinade barbecue pack. I had the 1 3-pound marinated tri-tip. I just had that tonight. It was delicious. Cooked it to 120, then seared it, and it was perfect. 2 1-pound marinated chicken breast. I gave those to my mom because I don't really want the chicken. 1 2-pound marinated baby back ribs. I haven't had that one yet, but I plan on having it tomorrow or the day after. No, I had too much meat today. Oh no, the meat I have today for my tri-tip, I only had like a third of it, like a pound of meat, which is a lot. I guess actually Loki had a little bit of it too, so I probably had like 3/4 of a pound. But anyway, I cut it up for sandwiches tomorrow. And then you got 2 pounds of marinated hot wings. Ooh, yeah. But what was really good here is those teriyaki, 3 1-pound teriyaki ribs. Those were to die for. I need to go back and buy some more. And then I got like a rack of beef ribs. I got like 5 sausages. They're Kraken sausages, which are like jalapeno and cream cheese. And then I also bought some hot links for my sister. I got some beef jerky for my sister. If you ever want good beef jerky and you're out here in Seattle or the Tacoma, Yelm area, I guess you would say, you want to check out their exotic meats and you want to check out their jerky. They got elk, venison. They got ostrich. I don't know if you guys like ostrich, but it's pretty good. They got pheasant, quail, geese, ducks, alligator tail, boneless, alligator andouille, alligator bone-in, python, rattlesnake, frog legs, rabbit, ground rabbit. Ground rabbit's pretty good, but this place has literally everything you could ever imagine. And if you go over here, they even have whole pigs smoked, or you can cook them yourself. And the price honestly isn't terrible, because everything's done for you. But yeah, and they got smokers and everything like that. They even got pet food for Loki. Loki has a pig's ear in my bedroom right now. He has a few pig's ears running around. But yeah, so it's pretty darn good. But they're fresh meats. There you go. Beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, pet food, goat, lamb. I'm getting Loki some pet food here. It's what, $2.79 a pound. It's worth it if you think about it. But it seemed a little bit pricey at first, but Loki likes it, so I assume. Smoked meats, they got everything. Oh yeah, wild pepperonis, $15 a pound, $20 a pound for the jerky. It's good. It's really, really good. And they got trail mix. Never had it, but yeah. If you guys are ever out in this area, you guys definitely want to go out here and check it out. It's a good place. Good people. Ooh, excuse me. Christmas came early for you guys. There we go. I was right there with you on that stream when Elon went on SNL. Good lesson to learn. Expensive lesson, though. Oh, a very expensive lesson. But, I mean, we've all learned it before. And that's the thing. We've all learned it before. It just kind of depends on when you learn it. And then you'll be fine during the next all-time highs that we experience. Now, because we're in a recession, we have technically no idea, or we're probably going to be in a recession. We have no idea how long it's going to take for us to get to that next bull market. But I doubt it's going to take too long, because usually we bottom off. And then once we bottom off, Bitcoin starts to go sky high, right? It may take 2-3 months or something like that to kind of get where we need to go. as long as we're not looking at a fundamental financial crisis again, the recession shouldn't be terrible for Bitcoin. It might go to new lows, probably will, but well, relative to where we were last year. But we shouldn't just dive bomb and be like at 5,000, 10,000, or even if we hit 10,000 or 12,000 or 15,000, we shouldn't be there for like 5-6 months. We should be popping back up and settling around 20,000, 17,000, something like that for a while. And then we start to kind of rally back up over time. We have some big fake outs that make us go sky high, then crash back down. And we're just going to be holding through all that. But that's going to be fine. I think Ken asked a question here a while ago. So sorry, I just kind of popped in my head as I was talking. I think you said something about Apple going down. Do I have Apple on this other chart? Here's Apple's 4-hour chart. I did a Gann box and Gann square thing with you guys. Actually, I don't know. No, that's not it. This is it. It's on this one. 4-hour. Yeah, there we go. Daily. Is this the right one? I can't tell. Didn't find the low point, but it should be fine. It definitely looks like Apple wants to come down a little bit more tomorrow. It bounced off of some support over here, but this isn't the Apple chart I'm looking for. Is this one really the other one? Yeah, I guess this is it. I don't know why I don't have a Gann box on it, or maybe I deleted it. It's close enough for now. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's maybe go over here to the 50-minute chart. Yeah, it wasn't too bad here today. You might see it come back down to 167 or so, Ken. From there, you might want to scale it a little bit. But honestly, depending on when these expire, you kind of do have a little more time to see if it wants to come back down to 165 or so. Maybe even all the way back down to 162, but that 162 probably wouldn't happen until like Thursday, Friday type of time, though. How's the dollar index doing, by the way? Weekly. I need to get out of this one. I need to go over to one that has my moving averages on it. There we go. Okay, got a lot more stuff here. Shrink the MACD, shrink the oscillator for now. Let's go to, yeah, there we go. All right, let's move this over here. Let's get rid of all the technicals. And let's open up the dollar index. So far, what did we talk about that we needed to see happen? If you wanted to see stocks go up, we'll see how this works out, I guess. But we needed to come back down here, and it looks like we started the first process of that. Now we're kind of like weeks away from any big move down, but at least we've seen that move back down from where we were just maybe 24 hours or so. Back to the 50-minute chart, you can see where it popped up here for a while. We've definitely taken the move back down. The concerning part right now is you're seeing gold rally off of all this news. That's not good. And then what else is happening right now is oil. OPEC is not going to be happy. OPEC is not going to be happy at all. We pretty much flatlined around that support level we had talked about before. If the economy starts looking worse and worse and worse, OPEC's going to have to keep cutting oil over and over and over again. Oh, sorry, guys. My bad, guys. There you go. My bad. There you go. I'm gonna type in my bad before I see it. There you go. But yeah, sorry guys, my bad. But oil has been coming down here a little bit more as well. So, OPEC is just not going to be very happy with that. OPEC may do more cuts, and you're going to see oil industries not making as much money, even if they have higher prices. You may see a little bit of I don't even want to call it just lost profit, so to speak. I was lucky on Doge. I was in on January 1st, 2021. Oh, you were way in there, yeah. Bought at 60 cents and sold at loss at 20 cents. At least you got out. There are people that are still holding it that never had stop losses, and they just kind of saved it for the next bull market. People do that all the time. It's nothing bad to do, but sometimes they didn't have a plan going into it, right? Trying to average down from my, I can't even pronounce that name. Whitman? Oh, Whitman stock? Oh, trying to average down from my Whitman stock. Probably what you're trying to say. G and H are so close together. I was looking at Doge. Oh yeah. 420 was horrible day for Doge. Ethereum wrecked it. Oh, calling a scam. Yeah. What did he call it? A side hustle. I think he called it a side hustle. That definitely was a very, very bad day. I was panicking along with everybody else because I didn't know what the heck was going on. That was a wild time. I guess I wasn't necessarily panicking, but I was like, "What the heck is this?" I was very engaged, so to speak. Um, and I was always scared because remember, back when I lived downtown Tacoma and I was at that place with a nice view of the water, like my Wi-Fi was going out a lot more than it does out here, a lot more. And I think that's because I 24 hours streamed from my actual computer. And you guys know that now I don't stream from my computer the 24-hour streams. Now I pay $100 a month to make sure you guys have access to them, on YouTube. But I don't stream from my computer. That'd be way, way too much of a stress thing. I couldn't play video games or do nothing on that. Let's see. And hey, no, on Caspa charts, I don't know what Caspa is. Let me see what it is very fast. Caspa, is it a stock or a crypto? I'm assuming it's this thing on MEXC here. Daily, this doesn't look too good. It looks like you're about to have a death cross here, and it looks like it barely survived a breakout, or excuse me, a breakdown. Let's go to the 15. Yeah, you're already pushing luck on this one at the moment, so I'd be very, very careful about it. 4-hour chart clearly had a breakdown, definitely was testing out some levels. It looks like it's riding the 20 moving average here on the 4-hour chart down. Another death cross is coming. The way I would try to play this right now, if you wanted to get into this, is I would try to buy right now around 26.2. I would have a stop loss probably around 25.5. And then from there, I would try to sell it around 28. So you're making almost 2 cents per share or 2 cents per coin. And I would hope that with the rate hikes coming later on today, that maybe somehow through all of that, you get a nice healthy boost, and that boost can send it up here to 28.34 or something like that. And that's the way I try to play it. But on the daily chart, you're trying to play that balance, and you could already see how there's going to be resistance up here. So 28,300, that's a realistic goal for you right there. But I would say be very careful. You could definitely see this come back down. I don't know why this was bought up the way it was, but let me check out some of the other indicators for you very fast. Let's zoom out here a little bit. What, 175? Let's go 150. Let's see what the MACD is showing. MACD had the crossover long ago. We haven't seen any bullish signs there. The MACD had a crossover right here a while ago. Crossover on the positive side right here, actually. That may be kind of good to see the momentum shift up a little bit. 2-hour crossover, yeah. 1-hour crossover probably a while ago, yeah. All right, oh, negative crossover though. What's 15-minute chart doing? Yeah, so yeah. Is there divergence at all on this? No, lower highs, lower highs. Any divergence on this? Lower highs, lower highs. But you have the crossover. Yeah, that's probably what I'd be looking at. 26.2. Try to take a buying opportunity. Have a stop loss around 25, 25.5, 27, or 0.0255. Yeah, probably going to be fine. And then hopefully that can have a nice pop up and then be scaling it as that pop happens. That's the best way I could see playing this one out at this point, because it definitely looks bearish, but it is trying to hold an old kind of wonky level of support that already broke down below. And then from there you could see something happening. And then also the 50-day moving average, it hasn't broken down below that yet. So hopefully you can get a big old U shape here. And so by the next 9 hours or so, it's rallying all the way up here back down to 29 cents. That's a little more difficult, of course, but you could scale out according to that plan if you wanted to. 15. There you go. There's auto. You can even see Bitcoin trying to make a little bit of a pop here. We don't know how much that's going to work out. Let me look at the chart prime oscillator very fast too. Yeah, you're seeing some divergence happening at this point, but now it's not going to be so much divergence because we're actually breaking out of it. So at least in the 15-minute chart, you're seeing some divergence. The 4-hour chart, no divergence yet. Still lower lows and no, lower higher. Excuse me, lower highs technically, I guess. Technically, maybe. There you go. Let's shrink that down. There we go. A lot easier now. 5-minute chart. Play around with it a little bit. Hey, Jonathan, that would be so scary with all the money on the line. The damn internet. Oh yeah, no, it was bad. I was trading last week and I had to take a couple losses because of my Wi-Fi being cut and I had no access to it. Because the guy was also going after AT&T tower, so I didn't have any way to go online. I could call a little bit, but it was like very staticky. And my mom, when I called her, it just wasn't working too well. I tried to do some more copy trades, but yeah, it's not been pleasant trying to do that trading thing. With my Wi-Fi going out every fucking few days. What do I think about SUI listing in 5 hours when I need to buy it at the start? I mean, if you want to buy something in at the start, it's usually better to have it before it goes out. If it's a cryptocurrency token, it's a very, very high risk thing to do to buy when it first comes out. Normally you have a huge pop and then it comes crashing back down. And then from there you kind of wait a little bit. I would say if it's a new crypto token out there, you want to be very, very careful about it. Maybe I can kind of hop on BitGet here very fast. I didn't even type BitGet in properly. BitGet, there you go. So sometimes they kind of just say what's new on here. Realized profit, yeah, okay. Candy bomb, buy crypto. ID tokens down 5%. Proof of reserves. Everybody has proof of reserves nowadays. Let's get out that. Trade. I guess spot trading might be it. Stay away from margin trading on BitGet. It was trash. I tried it for the first time the other day. It was absolutely trash on here. The fees were totally expensive. Change. Like, yeah, here's CST. It's at up 433%. Like, you can see how it opened up all the way. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. This opened up a while ago. This opened up at the beginning of the year, and you can see how this is how most new coins kind of start off. They go down quite a bit, and we're kind of right here at this tiny, tiny little peak here. Be very, very careful. If I go over here and see what CST is at, oh, I don't know, CoinMarketCap, I guess, or CoinGecko. And we were looking at, which one it was. My bad memory cannot figure that out. CST, there we go. CST. Oh, snap. This is BitGet's big failure. It never actually tells you which CST it is. Never. Let's go through each one. It's up 400%. There we go. Okay. Shopper token. So it doesn't even tell us the market cap, which leads me to believe this is the fully diluted market cap, which is a little bit different. It's a very small market cap. 24-hour volume seems to be just around $100,000. So somebody probably bought up a whole bunch, which is causing it to go up a lot. Where's it at? There you go. Sorry. And then they're hoping that whales will kind of come in here to push it up even higher and higher and higher. So whoever that person is, they definitely bought up a lot, drove the price up, and when it goes up higher, they're going to pretty much drop it on everybody. You can see there's a $40,000 buy order right here. This guy is faking having buying orders. He's faking it. He's trying to manipulate the price here. Not just on BitGet, probably on a few other things, probably a team of people doing it. But man, yeah. Chad token. This one seems to be moving up a little bit more. This is a daily chart here. That one's not too bad. But this one already kind of ricocheted off here. You probably will have to buy this and hold. Buy and hold if you want to get there. Collab coin up 80% today. Let's go to the daily charts here. You can see how you have to hold this, and even when it kind of finally pops, if you bought right down there, you're still down. So be careful with those no tokens. Pleb coin. I think I heard about pleb coin. You can see that giant U. Careful with them. But I mean, there's tons of tokens where you can try this out on. But just make sure the liquidity is there. You see other stuff right here down 42%. After having a big spike. Usually, if you're experiencing a big spike day, you want to buy this Tim coin right here, or Pepe USD 3X. You can do that one. Probably want to short this sucker down, but I don't think you can short No, you can only buy and sell. Isolated 3x there you go. Oh yeah, I'm not logged in, yeah. But yeah. Oh, and a margin. I'm not fucking doing margin. This is yuck. But yeah, I'd be careful with it. But yeah, you can do it that way. Just be careful when you buy something at the beginning. It's very, 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 very volatile, where you probably just want to be in and out within like the first 30 seconds, 2 minutes, maybe something in there. And it's right here. Oh, sorry about that. I think I moved my screen there. There we go. It's normally like that, so you guys can see the different tickers I'm looking at. The Chinese stocks have been dumping hard. $3 to $100 back down to nothing. What is this? I don't exactly know. There's not as much transparency in the Asian market system, so we're kind of left guessing on what's going on. I could probably see some generic price manipulation as people kind of panic. But from what I understand, Chinese data, news, South China Morning Post, China, let me zoom in here a little bit. China manufacturing PMI hits lowest level since post-COVID reopening, official data shows. That's not good at all. So let's kind of read this here. This is from Wendy Wu in Beijing. China's manufacturing activity unexpectedly contracted in April while expansion of services slowed, in the latest evidence of the challenges facing Beijing amid an uneven post-COVID economic recovery. The official Manufacturing Purchase Managers Index PMI fell below the 50-point mark, separating monthly expansion and contraction to 49.2 in April from 51.9 in March, hitting the lowest level since China's post-pandemic reopening last year, according to the National Bureau of Statistics on Sunday. Let's go down to this chart very fast. There we go. Manufacturing, non-manufacturing. You can pretty much see we're kind of in this little bit of a dip territory. It won't let me move it here. But managers index doesn't look terrible. Looks like we're just coming back down a little bit. And maybe I'm just not able to properly read that. Another index to gauge new export orders also fell to contraction range to 47.6 from last month's 50.4. Let's see. Yeah, these numbers that they're showing right here are not vibing with the numbers they're showing me, so that's probably what's going on. But basically, China's economy is slowing. That's not good. If China's slowing, that means we're slowing, and if China's not doing good, we're not doing good. If we're not doing good, China's not doing good. This is how these global recessions kind of work themselves out. Just kind of leads to more foreshadowing of bad stuff ahead. Not soon, but ahead. And what's the next one to do it? That's a good question. It would be very, very hard to get access to even being able to trade on those exchanges. That's gut wrenching. I'd be freaking out. Oh yeah, what do you call? People get burned all the time from that. It's a very tiny pump, Michael. Thanks for the answer about SUI. I'm a newbie. Oh, no worries, man. Always happy to help you out. And hey, Reed Drum, sup? Manufacturing, housing. What's next? Probably the services industry. When people don't feel comfortable enough to go out to eat dinner and stuff like that, a lot of the people that survive off of tips, they struggle hard. People that live off of tips, like at the bars, the restaurants, stuff like that, they lose out on revenue. Like, for instance, I went to a place last week called Dave's Chowder House or something. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Duke's Seafood. I knew exactly where it was, but I totally forgot. Duke's Seafood right here. Now, this place, you go for the food. Usually get a chowder and a side, basically. Let me see if I can pull up the menu for you guys. Right? Dungeness crab dip, stuff like that. It's a really good place. You take a friend out here all the time. You can do some cool stuff there. Nice view of the water. Sometimes you can see whales. Sometimes you can see seals. It's just a fun place to go out and eat. And they got award-winning clam chowder. It's good. It's not like the craziest clam chowder out there, but it's good. You get like yourself a small bowl right there for $14, and basically at the end of the thing, maybe I spent like $45 on myself when it came to like 2 small things of food and a drink. Now, usually I'll give the person like an extra $10 tip. And you can imagine that happening hours and hours and hours. For hours, these people making extra money. If we don't go there, that means all those tips aren't in their pocket, which means they can't go out and spend that money. Every time you spend money somewhere, that you're paying for somebody else's living. When you go spend something buy something at Walmart or Fred Meyer or a Best Buy or the mall, you're pretty much paying somebody's wage when you go out there. When we stop doing that, all of our wages kind of stagnate, which leads to layoffs, which means the people that don't have income that can't give it to other people, it just kind of freezes the system out, so to speak. And so we're starting to see the beginning of that, but it's nowhere near what it would have to be to really cause the economy to go full on halt, because people can still find new jobs. Other jobs, the job listings are coming down. There's still plenty of jobs. It's just that people don't have the skills for the jobs. Like, you can go apply for let me go over here very fast. Bitcoin's popping off here a little bit. Well, we just talked about all those golden crosses and stuff. Let's go over here. All right, so let's go over here, Seattle. So these are jobs that you guys could get in Seattle. So part-time Nabisco retail merchandise stocker. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Well, you could basically make $19 an hour doing that, but unfortunately, it's only part-time. Below that, you got maintenance tech number 1. Most people don't know how to become a maintenance tech, and maintenance tech number 1 for only $21 an hour doesn't actually seem that good of a job pay. Assistant teacher, Seattle, Tacoma, $24 to $35 an hour. They're probably only going to pay you $24 an hour. Warehouse worker, $20 an hour. That's not too fun. Patient care technician, $23 an hour. That seems like you have to know some stuff. Real estate services administrator, $55,000 a year. Probably have to know, initiate rent collections. I don't know, but I don't know how to do that job. So, from $19 an hour, that's the same thing. Never mind. Cashier, data entry specialist, food services. A lot of these jobs you have to be kind of trained on, I guess, a little bit more. But customer service agent, Alaskan Airlines. I know the airlines are still having issues here. Boathouse dockhand. I don't know. I feel like people, once they have a job, they don't want to move. You can imagine their career paths. I could do none of these jobs. A host, no. Behavior technician, no. Boathouse dockhand, probably no, but I'd probably just slack around all day. Project manager, parks, no. Customer service agent, I cannot deal with people at the airport. Parks program coordinator, I would not be good at that. Food service specialist, preschool, would not be good at that. I don't like kids like that. I hate kids. Ask too many questions. Data entry specialist, no. I might be able to do that. No, I can't do that. I have nerve damage in my left hand. Cashier, I could probably become a cashier. Real estate services administrator, nope, couldn't do that. Patient care, if they had a marketing job, I could totally do that. Maintenance tech, no. Let's see here. Marketing. Product marketing specialist, that doesn't pay enough, but Trans Blue, maintain marketing collateral, including sales embellishment. Oh, this is not what I would do anyway. Marketing production manager, I could work at a casino. I would actually love to have this job, $89,000 a year at the top. I could actually take that. I could make it work, maybe with a bonus or something. But that would seem kind of fun, honestly. More fun than rewarding, I guess. Marketing specialist, maybe, but you would have to. Brand ambassadors are horrible jobs. Never do that. I worked with I was the manager, or I guess I was a marketing director technically, but I dealt with a lot of brand managers that worked below me. And my guy, when I tell you that job is not something you want to get into, you guys never want to become a brand ambassador. It is a life-sucking job that you guys are only going to be doing for a few months of your life. Then you're going to realize you want to do something with your life, and you're going to move on. NA Chef, have a good night, my man. Any opinion? Where do you Bitcoin low before the bull run? Or how low do I think Bitcoin will go before the bull run? This is kind of a wild guess out there. a wild educated, I guess maybe 12,000, about somewhere in there, give or take $3,000-4,000. Somewhere around there, I think, is the low point for us in Bitcoin, depending on how bad this recession really gets. But I'm going to continue to dollar cost average because I'm not going to find the bottom, no matter how hard I try. I'm just not that good. Yeah, I'd probably say 12,000 is a good range, especially if you go into a really serious recession. Maybe it might just be 14,000. We'll never know until we're looking back on it in hindsight. But I would say 10, 12, 13, 14, 15,000, all good numbers to start really buying and heavy with when it comes to Bitcoin. Usually what I like to do is I like to wait for a crisis. If we're having another financial crisis here, we're probably going to have banks going down even at more of a pace than we already have. And so there could be just a really bad thing going on. And then you have to think about America. We're going into an election cycle, and at the same time, we're about to go into a recession. Things are going to get very heated here in the country, and you might see more protests and more riots, frankly. Urban cities are used to having riots out here. Now, I don't know much about rural areas because I haven't lived in one in Montana in years. But Bozeman, Montana was way too small to have a big protest or a riot. But out here in Seattle, we had a lot of riots. We had the Chaz riots, and it was a scary time. And I didn't spend any money during those times. So if people feel really bad and the government's let them down that much, you could see us kind of spiraling down a little bit more. You've already seen that, I think this week today Nordstrom's announced they're closing the stores in San Francisco because of the crime. I think Whole Foods did a temporary pause down there. Businesses are leaving Chicago. There's really bad warning signs right now, and I really hope that the cities can get them under control because people need to feel safe, and if they feel safe, they'll spend more money. So it's a really, forget about people's safety for a second, as bad as that sounds. You want people to feel good enough to spend money and stimulate the economy. If they don't feel like they can go out, it becomes much harder for businesses to survive. Remember, we're in a bad credit market right now. It's not as easy to get loans because all the banks are freaking out about if they have enough money to pay depositors off. So, it's just not a good scenario. And usually there's something that can really help us out. But, usually that's lowering interest rates. At this point, are we really going to lower interest rates? I don't know. Because I doubt it. Unless Jerome Powell has, shows some weakness here, his battle, he says, is to fight inflation. If he doesn't fight inflation, we go into stagflation or hyperinflation. Both are very, very bad things. And hey, Michael, I hope your internet comes back soon. Glad you understood my question. Sorry, I completely messed it up. No worries, man. I have a knack for that. I've been doing this for quite a bit of time. Oh, now my back is hurting after all this stuff. I was late to streaming today, guys, because my mom's back was hurting. But what do you call? Don't worry about it, guys. We're in a good spot. I'm gonna call it a night right now because I do have to wake up to stream for you guys and stream this rate hike going on. But I'm thinking maybe sometime this weekend we can do a Cyberpunk night or something like that, where all I do is play Cyberpunk, and we talk about crypto and Cyberpunk. You guys can ask me crypto questions, but we're just playing Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll do it Saturday night because I'm more free, and we can literally just chill. I can be drinking some stuff, snacking, and then we can just have a game playing or something like that. Just to have something fun. I like crypto, but we don't always have to talk about crypto. And I got other stuff coming down the line, so you guys will have fun. But I need to find a way to chill with you guys more without talking about crypto, because I like crypto, but crypto can be exhausting sometimes. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. Loki says goodbye. He'll say hi here in a second. Loki, say hi. There you go. Oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, he didn't like me saying that. His ears went down like I was like, ooh. Oh, now his tail's wagging. He just wants to go outside. But yeah. No one wants to wait to get rich, that is for sure. And hey, Wilder, I'm excited for it too. So this Saturday, guys, I'll do a Cyberpunk night. And I will put Cyberpunk up on my PC. I think I have it. Yeah, I just played it earlier today. And all I'll do is I'll just play Cyberpunk here with you guys and just chill. I'm not that good at it. I'm probably playing on easy mode, so cut me some slack. But I think it'll be pretty fun to do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around 10 o'clock, maybe around 9:30 or something like that. And then I'll have CNBC up or Fox Business up, and we'll be looking to see exactly what that rate hike is. Again, probably going to be 25 basis points, but is it 25 basis points with another 25 with a pause? We'll find that out tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.